Anybody seen Richie? Huh? I'm gonna keep coming back until somebody remembers seeing Richie.
Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano, and it is April 8th, 2021. Yes, the eye problem is still a thing because those with light-colored eyes have to wear a disguise. That's right, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is a Thursday evening here in the greater part of a work week. We are hitting Friday morning in a few hours. So glad you can make it here with us as we enter into the weekend, because weekends were made for Michelob. Weekends were made for Michelob. Remember that? I don't know how anybody likes Michelob beer. It's weird. It's a weird beer. Anyway, I don't drink, so it doesn't really matter. You know, the last time I actually had a buzz from alcohol was my 21st birthday. So I was going back about, 12, 13 years? Don't I wish? Well, I wish we could turn back time and go back to the way things were in the 50s in ufology. I really would. Such a simpler time, right? There was only, what was there? What was going on? A lot of UFO sightings with a lot of credible pictures, things that we still see today. I talk about that every now and then because the UFOs, I don't know, man. I mean, if you go back before the 40s and look at the history and check out the files of Michael Schratt, Stephen Greer, I almost said, you will see that the UFOs kind of bear a resemblance of what we're seeing in today's ufology and reports. Now, we did see a report come in, last year? The McShillen Batman balloon, and George Knapp just now released a couple of new photos that were taken from the same iPhone, seeing the same type of craft, which I am 95% positive I debunked yesterday right here on GUFON by showing that it was a reflection off of the camera's housing and iris of the camera itself. It matched up in my eyes, but the weird thing is, nobody's saying that. Nobody's really saying anything about that being the camera eye. Did Mick West say anything about it? Oh, I'm sure he will. I'm going to check as we're talking here, because I believe Mick West will find an answer to this, because Mick West is the go-to debunker for some reason. Oh my God, this is great. So now what they're talking about, and we'll talk about it in a second, is the Jeremy Corbell's new UFO footage. He's calling it a triangle-shaped craft, but Mick West debunked it. It's a beautiful thing, this world, when Jeremy Lockheed Martin Corbell, whatever the hell his stupid 4-part name is, thinks that he's seeing and recording. It's great. A guy's not even what is he? He's not even really a filmmaker, even though he's made a couple of films. But Jeremy Corbell is on the low end of the totem pole, in my opinion, when it comes to recording, analyzing, and figuring out what's on videos. He shouldn't even be in anybody's conversation, other than the fact that Jeremy Corbell dropped the ball again. Crazy Eyes Corbell drops the ball again, sees reflection of something in the thing, calls it a UFO. It's actually a triangle. A triangle what? Nobody knows. Oh, it's an airplane. It's not a transmedium craft. Corbell. Sounds like a type of beef. I'll have a Corbell on rye, please. Oh my God, this guy's a joke. A joke. Yeah, I'm saying it a joke. These guys are trying to get in and get their name out there. Oh, Jeremy Corbell caught a UFO. I'm going to put that in my next documentary. That's all he's thinking. What a scam. Roll call. Valerian the Mac the Third, welcome. First Floor Audio, welcome. Misty OC Dragons, welcome to the show. Blue Chickens here, good to see you. I hope mom's well. Coral Ann, what's going on? Scott Brown's back. What's up, SB? IR Film, welcome to the show. Bridget Ladd, nice to see you, my. Mike, what's up? Mike G, Mikey G in the house. What's up? Welcome to the show. William K. 1028 Productions, Doc Skinner. What's up, DOC? We're going to go over Doc's video he put on Third Phase UFO Report last night. And I want to show you guys the artistic work that I just put into Third Phase UFO Report today. Yes, a little bit of artwork. Never hurt anybody. Let's see. Where is it? What's it called? Third Phase UFO Report? We'll get back to it. That roll call. Hold on. I want to show you my goods. All right, here's what I did in 3, 2, and a goosh. There it is, right up top. Third Phase UFO Report is now it's no longer Third Phase of Moon. That's what it used to say up there. So I made that. I'll change this later. I ran out of time. I had to eat and get the show started. So that is the new logo on the top for the banner on Third Phase UFO Report, which, by the way, is at 11,000 subscribers now. We are just rocking and rolling. When we took over, it was at 6,900 or 72, so we're growing really good, really well. I saw a super chat come in, and I think that was from, Gene Michael, welcome. Thank you very much. Corbell is to ufology as Dr. Greer is to medicine. Well said for a $4.99 super chat. That is Mr. Generoso right there. Yeah, that's funny. Pretty good. Corbell is to ufology as Dr. Greer is to medicine. He was an EMT surgeon, I believe Dr. Greer was. B. Baker's in the house. Thank you very much, Gene. Appreciate it. Is it Michael, Gene Michael? Guys with two names that could be first and last names are always confusing to me on the YouTube platform, because a lot of people, they do the reverse and thinking, okay, Giordano Rich. No, you're Rich Giordano. Sometimes I'm wrong, so I hope I got it right, Gene. Thanks again, super generoso. Den Bub, welcome to the show. Thomas Roberts, welcome to the show. Red Panda, my better second half of the brain that's smarter than the other. Welcome to the show. Anselmo Pedroso, welcome to the show. Jill Delight, welcome to the show. Dorothy Lang, welcome to the show. Kelly Lewis, why don't I get notifications for Third Phase UFO Report? I'm going to show you something. I know why you're not getting it. And do this now, everybody. I want you to do this. Ready? Watch this. I want you to go to subscribe. And then you're going to click on the bell, right? Let's unsubscribe and I'll show you something. This is why I'm going to tell you. So, oh my gosh, I want to subscribe to Third Phase UFO Report. Bada bing. Now, some people think that's it. Oh, I subscribed? No, you got to click on the bell and hit all. Fill that bell up with gray and you will get a notification today. Thank you very much. I appreciate you bringing that up because that is a problem, Kelly. So I appreciate it. Not only that, there's also shadow banning going on in the community for those of us in the UFO community. I don't know how I can prove it other than show you that not one of my shows or videos have ever gone viral. I am at a constant amount. Every single show is at 1,000 views, 1,050, 1,100, 1,200, 1,000. I mean, there's no big up and down there. You know what I mean? There's not much. When the show grows, that's how much more percentage of views I get. It's really strange. And the only thing I can take that to is shadow banning. So, yeah, it's really weird. And you know what? If I did one show a week or 6, I'll get the same amount of subscribers. It's weird. And I know I proved it. I don't want to get into it right now, but it's true. Lori fan, welcome to the show. All right. Anybody else? It's hard to get everybody in here, but IR Films here. Elena Lonau is here. Welcome to the show. Exactly. Have you hit the bell? All notifications. Exactly. Elena Lonau. I hope I said that right. Bob M., welcome to the show. John Vautour, welcome to the show. I'm getting them, he says. All right. Sir Wolf, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Sir Wolf 67. Corbell likes to include himself big time in his docs. Yeah, I know. I've never seen somebody make a documentary about somebody else and they're in it for 30% of it. Not wearing shoes, rolling up the jeans. Looks like you just got back from clamming. What a dork. Hey, Nathan, welcome back. Oh, you're always here, but welcome to the show. All right, can we get going? Hey, oh yeah, we have to talk Richie. Well, as soon as you start spelling my name correctly, it's R-I-C-H-I-E. I can't take you seriously when you put the T in there. I don't know why anybody would put a T in Richie, because it's got, of course, I'm busting chops, but come on, man. Come on, man. No T in Chi. All right. Yep. Space Force hat tonight. Haven't worn it in about 2-3 weeks. So it was time to get back to that. Thank you, Bridget Ladd. I don't know. Ring my bell. All right. So B. Baker says what? Hey, Mario UFO, what's up? You got this, he says. B. Baker says, twist that like, subscribe, and share, please. As a matter of fact, thank you. Paul Tavares, good night, cool kids. I'm out. Good night. Why are you out? What's he doing? You just got here. See, a lot of people don't like the roll call, I found out. I don't care. We got to do roll call. Contact me, RG. Okay, Scott. I will contact you. I'd like to do it after the show, but I do have to. I'll contact you, but I won't be able to talk much. I tell you what, I'll contact you after the show. After I'm done updating and putting all the links in and everything else, I'll do that after the show. Mervin Pervin, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Funny name. All right, so Coral Ann's here. Welcome. Sorry if I missed you. Didn't see you. Welcome back. Welcome to the show. Dirty Bong. How many hats? You want to know how many hats I have? I checked. I counted them today. You ready? 72 hats. 72. I've got, here, check this out. Look, right in front of me, these are the regulars. Look, I'm going to show you. Here's 3, right? All right. Here's 4. There's that one. You've seen that one, right? Here's 5, Adidas. And this one I'm returning because it's stupid. Dino, got to return that. It looks like I'm wearing. So here's 7. Yeah. I've got 72 hats. And I used to have a lot more, but the reason I have so many hats, when I buy them, I'm not trying them on. I'm buying them by a picture. And I know what type I like. But sometimes I take a chance and buy an off-brand or something that you can get a little bit cheaper, and they just don't fit right. They don't look right. It's off-centered, and I never wear them. So, and then I have hats that I've worn so much that they're worn so much. So you put those on after a while, and you can smell the history, if you know what I mean. Yeah, a little sweaty in the brim sometimes, guys. What do you want from me? I'm a guy. I'm a white privileged male. That's why I have so many hats, because I'm privileged. Privileged. If you only knew. Oh my God, if people only knew the truth. So Greer's Cosmic Threat and Steven Seagal. Can you believe this? Did you see the Stephen Greer emergency broadcast yesterday? Well, I didn't. I watched it today, and I have to admit, I'm a little doubtful here. But I know Greer's going to get this documentary done. I do want to play a little bit of the Greer interview. Well, It's no interview. He's just talking to himself. But yeah, this is from Facebook, and I'm only going to show you a clip here and there. Fair use it. You know how we do. Hold on a second. I am looking for, there it is. But what a crazy, crazy day yesterday was. And I mean, this whole week has been really ridiculous, and it's only Thursday. It is weird, man. People are freaking out over these awful George Knapp UAP pick. UAP pick. I was going to say UFO, and then I was going to say UAP, and it came out wrong. But Greer, God bless him, he's trying. He contradicts himself. He says there is no threat from the real aliens, right? But then says that there's a false flag alien invasion. Well, that's not a threat from aliens, right? But it's still a threat. But the narrative he's saying that this administration is trying to pull off is one of lies based on wanting to get what is going on with the COVID cough. I'm not going to say anymore. Let me just play it. I'll skip through here and there, but I stopped sharing by accident. It's okay. You're not missing anything. Here we go.
Greer, I hope we are live. I'm going to see if my wife can confirm that is due on June 25th.
He's talking about the 180 days.
Intelligence for the last administration 2 weeks ago in an interview said it would be coming early on June 1st. Now, what changed? In the interim, as you know, we've been working with Carol Rosin, who is the spokesperson for rocket inventor Wernher von Braun, and senior Russian officials and others around the world to try to get a ban on weapons in space, since those weapons are actually not being designed not for human-to-human conflict, but for targeting extraterrestrial vehicles. And this weapon ban from outer space is a matter of importance to, quite frankly, the survival of this planet. The Russian, Chinese, and American and the Biden administration, a few days ago, agreed to, in principle, sign this treaty. We have since learned that, in fact, that is most likely a deception and a stalling tactic, and that now the Council on Foreign Relations, in their foreign policy journal, in the last 24 hours, has released a report advising against signing this treaty to ban weapons from outer space. This is all very dynamic and in flux, and it has to do a great deal with a report that came out 2 days ago that it may be that the Director of National Intelligence report that by statute and law is due on no later than June 25th of this year will be delayed. What
did I tell you guys? Huh? What did I say? Oh, where's my MAGA hat, Dirty Bung? Right here! All right, I'll take it off. I'll switch it. I know. I had to show you I still had it. So, what are you going to do? Still got it. And you know what? Don't wear it. Only to the grocery store. Because what am I going to do? Get hit by grandma? Believe it or not, I did have an incident wearing that hat and the mask. But Greer's talking about how there is going to be a possible delay or cancellation. He didn't say it, but I think there's going to be some sort of issue getting this out, because originally it was going to be on June 1st, then it was put out to June 25th, and now Greer's saying that he thinks it's going to be delayed. And why? Why would it be delayed? Because they're still gathering evidence? Is that what it is? I don't know. I think he tells us.
What's happening, the best our assessment from intelligence sources, is that because of what we have been doing behind the scenes with officials both in the United States and in other countries, and in particular in Russia, where we now have a very senior retired general who publicly came forward recently stating that we are not alone in the
Where's Team
universe,
Richie?
that the extraterrestrials are not hostile,
I'm gonna keep
and
coming back
that
till
there have been
somebody
all kinds
remembers
of
seeing Richie.
disinformation and deceptive actions to pose that they are, but in reality, they are not. And that this is an urgent reason why we need to have weapons banned from space, because we are sharing space with other civilizations and other.
It's a lot to take in, my friends. A lot to take in. And pretty much he repeats this 3 more times down in the video. But we'll go to another part here in a second. The reason we have weapons in space, it's not because of our adversaries, China, Russia, whoever. It's because of the extraterrestrials. Well, I mean, what do you believe? That there are hostile aliens? Or it's fake? Or we're trying to protect our country from China and Russia and everybody else up in the orbit with their satellites, and they have weapons that they could take our stuff down, we could take their stuff down. I think we've had weapons in space a long time. What do you think's really in those Starlink satellites that they keep sending up there? Huh? The internet? Is that what you really think? You don't think every 3 cases that goes up there into space isn't some sort of spy technology or some sort of diversion? Maybe like an EMP. You got EMP suitcases, these satellites, they're sending them up. Starlink just set up another 40, 60 of these satellites. They're briefcase sign. That's why I call them cases. It's like opening up the cases to, what's that show? Deal or No Deal, where they open the suitcases. So I think every 3 or 4 of those suitcases that are going up into orbit, those satellites, aren't really for the internet. I think it's they got a deal with Elon Musk and SpaceX to infiltrate space, have all sorts of spy gear all over, cameras all over. I'm telling you, man, our orbit is so dirty. It is a junkyard. I don't know how we're ever going to be able to take off this planet if it's filled with debris, satellites. We're going to put 40,000 of these satellites around the Earth just so we can get good internet. Hey, you got to get bandwidth, right? You got to get bandwidth in Africa because the Zulu tribe, I mean, they can't play Pokemon Go. You know, they want to train their warrior tribesmen, the children, on how to hunt with Pokemon Go. That's how they do it. They can use 3D glasses, the Oculus, and they can learn how. I mean, you just connect to the internet and you can do anything you want. We want to get the Zulu tribe and all those down in Uruguay and what else? What those deserted islands? I don't know what I'm saying. But Greer believes that there's a false flag alien invasion about to happen. And it's imminent. I think he says something right around here.
At the most 20 people, unfortunately, because we just don't have a facility. Von Braun had told Carol Rosin what happened way back in 1974. He had known about it apparently from the 50s and perhaps a little sooner.
False flag.
So we're now living in a time, unfortunately, where on the heels of this terrible pandemic, there are plans to falsely disclose an alien threat. And
yes, I believe that, to falsely disclose an alien threat. I don't think the aliens are a threat. I said it yesterday. I said it many times. I understand that we have these craft that can supposedly move at hypersonic speeds, 10,000 miles an hour in a blink of an eye. They can outmaneuver and outrun and outfight our... I mean, we've never seen this happen. but apparently it happens. And they're popping out of the ocean, posing for cameras. It's a beautiful thing, these aliens. They're not even hiding anymore. You can just grab an iPhone and start taking pictures of them. It's that easy at 500 miles an hour, at Mach 1. Yeah, you're not even allowed to have a camera on an F-18. I was doing a training exercise and they were taking their cameras there. Nah, I'm not buying it. False flag alien threat. And the threat isn't aliens. It's us with holographic technology and back engineered craft, which is our craft, not alien, is what Greer is saying. He's saying that they're going to make it look like aliens are invading and that we will succumb and we will do anything we can to beat these so-called aliens. And guess what's going to happen? We're going to unite as a one world order, right? This is the plan. This is why China now has the world's largest navy because of what's going on in space, right? I guess that's why China is just blowing up overnight. It couldn't have been all those trillions of dollars we were giving them. No, couldn't have been that. Oh, God, I miss Trump. Oh, what's going on? I don't even want to get into the what Biden did about the Second Amendment today and our guns. Don't even get me started there. False flag alien threat.
And then stage events that would terrify everyone on the planet. The only way that that will not be done is that it's exposed in advance.
Which is what he wants to do. Which is why he's putting out this documentary within 2 months. I got to tell you, if he can put out a good documentary in 2 months, kudos to him. It's not that easy. But what do you think? Are you going to believe this? That aliens who have this unbelievable technology, they invade Earth, right? This is what they're telling you is going to happen. This is the false flag, but they're trying to trick us into thinking that the aliens that are all powerful, all knowing, interdimensional, can go away and back in a blink, in a snap, that we're going to have the weapons to fight back. We're all going to come together and we're going to be a new world order. And George Bush Sr.'s dream will finally come true. We will put his face on a $100 bill. No, Bitcoin. Yeah, let's put him on a Bitcoin. My thing is, how do we defeat the aliens? How? With bullets? We're going to shoot bullets at them? I thought they had these force fields that, oh, that's right. It's all fake. So we're going to be fighting against ourselves, basically, and they're all going to be drone-driven, flown UFOs anyway, so nobody's going to get hurt. And we're going to see alien ships, fake alien ships get shot down, and we're going to, yay! 1997, Independence Day. All right. That's what Greer's saying is going to happen. How can anybody believe this is going to happen? For a false flag event like this, an alien invasion to really take place, that has got to take some well-synchronized planning. And I hope they don't do it any worse than they did 9/11. I'm telling you that right now, because 9/11, I think, was an inside job, but that's just me. I don't believe in conspiracies all the time, but when I see the evidence and I can make up my own mind and see what I see, and if it doesn't make sense, then something's wrong, then it's bullshit. What else is it? Another fake world. Here we go.
Which also is a fake word. When they came up with UFOs, by the way, they already knew that they were both man-made and extraterrestrial, just as Ben Rich, the head of Lockheed, stated. But they have both asserted in the last 2 weeks in mainstream media interviews that these, quote, UAPs are moving in a way, going faster than the speed of sound, but not creating a sonic boom. And that, quote, We don't have that technology.
Why does everybody have to repeat what everybody else says? You know, I look to Greer to come up with the original thinking. I guess that's out of the question nowadays too. But anyway, that's Greer, and guess who's coming to dinner with Greer? Demi Lovato? No. Danica Patrick? No. But they're both on board with Greer. Would you believe it? Steven Seagal is now part of the Greer phenomena. Isn't that amazing? And I've been playing.
Seen Richie.
I've been doing this for 3-4 weeks.
I'm gonna keep coming back until somebody remembers seeing Richie.
How's that even possible? I mean, that is a weird matrix right there that I had no idea Steven Seagal was even talking to Greer. And I bring Steven Seagal, anybody seen Richie, to the ufology world of GUFON. And now I hear yesterday that Steven Seagal is literally going to help Greer put the word out. This is amazing. I don't know how I did it, but I tapped in to the matrix and brought Steven Seagal to Greer. I think I brought him to Greer. You know, I played that clip 4 or 5 years ago. That's right. I played that. Anybody seen Richie? I can't remember who it was. Somebody who used to be a friend of the show. And then I think it was, who was that guy? Jay? Remember he had his kid and he wanted his kid to come on the show, and he told his kid, you can go on Rich's show tomorrow. And I said, not tomorrow. I didn't say tomorrow. I said, we'll talk about it. And then he got mad at me because he had to tell his kid that he couldn't come on the show. And then all of a sudden I'm a liar. I'm a jerk. I abuse and I'm a bully and all this stuff. Remember that guy? What was that guy's name? It doesn't really matter, but he's gone because of that, because he told his kid he's going on my show. And then he didn't even talk to me about it. It was just a strange world we're living in. I'm telling you. I don't know why I have this. Somebody sent it to me. I don't remember who, but it says, everyone must see this. It's happening now. This is from Amplex. 328,000 subscribers. What's an Amplex?
The games will become indistinguishable from reality. Seem to follow that the odds that we're in base reality is 1 in billions.
Imagine a day where you can simulate a world so perfectly with life forms, humans, so well that you can recreate every single neurosynaptic thought you could have, but now you're in the simulation on the computer.
Imagine a world in which everything is now connected. So not just you and your smartphone, I'm talking about trucks connected to pallets, connected to packaging, connected to products, connected to these drones that are now going to be delivering things from the sky.
We've been through a amazing time we're living in. We are. Everything's getting automated. And, you know, how are we going to adjust to the AI automation? And they're going to replace our jobs. They're going to replace truck drivers, not all of them, but a lot. They're replacing people, as you know. It's already happened for decades. People, you know, in assembly lines, delivering mail, everything. Telemarketers. There won't be any telemarketers anymore, not like there is today. It's all going to be automated. Telemarketers blow. Oh, by the way, you know me, right? I like body language. Love body language. B. Baker, I think, sent this to me. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I think it was. And I have to play this. It's only a minute. I'll play half of it because you got to see Kamala Harris. And if you didn't believe that this person was lying about her role as vice president or as president wannabe or whatever you want to call it, body language here is off the charts. It doesn't get any better than this. So check this out in 3, 2, go.
Surprising that you didn't know about this new life of yours that we don't know. in the public, behind the scenes? Personally or professionally?
You know, it's long, good days. That's what it is.
Long good days with a no head shake. Beautiful. Well said. Well done, Kamala. Now, this guy's going to explain it, I think, right?
From side to side
I'd love working with him.
to avoid the spoon.
I'd love working with him.
But my life is good. It's the best.
It's amazing to me. It's amazing. Doesn't get any better than that. I don't know what's going on when this world is just falling apart. And the weird thing is ufology is dominated with this way of thinking. Oh, I think it was Bridget who asked me if I got my orange shoes. And I did. And I didn't show them to you the other day. Yeah, I got the orange shoes. Finally. So these are them. I won't wear them unless I'm going to some sort of church or, yes, it's Under Armour. I like the bottoms too. The bottoms are cool. And then since St. Patrick's Day, I never wore these. And I meant to show you these and they've been sitting here. Never wore them, but these are pretty cool. And I get mine at a super discount, like ridiculously cheap. And yep, ridiculously cheap. So don't think I'm like out there spending $100 on shoes. Not even close. Let's just say got connections. We'll just say that. All right. Here's an example of airplanes passing by other airplanes. And you know how many times we've seen the videos where people are recording what they think is a tic-tac out the window and it goes by at a good speed, but you don't see any wings. You don't see the tail. All you do is see a boop, a dot, a tablet, or something like that. But here's a nice video that shows us other stuff. Airplanes in reality. That's an airplane. See? Pretty good, right? It's just an airplane. But showing you this almost proves that those Tic Tacs may really be Tic Tacs. That's why I wanted to show this to you. See how we can see this plane is approximately 1,500 feet away or 2,000 feet away. Believe it or not, that's what it said in here. If that's 2,000 feet away, and we've seen Tic Tacs go by airplanes, what look to be around the same distance from what we're seeing here, maybe they are Tic Tacs. Although, you know, it looks like the sun is not 100% up. It looks like it's around 2 or 3 in the afternoon, the way these clouds are. You know, you got this cloud here and the shadows over here, this cloud here and the shadows over there. So the sun is on this side of the plane. So anyway, just a little bit of insight as to what that might look like when a regular plane comes by. And here is a very famous picture from 1982 by an East German NVA unit. Not very accurate is what NVA means. No, it doesn't. But that picture is one of the most famous pictures ever. It's pretty good. Reminds me of the Phoenix Lights in a way. Pretty wild stuff, guys. I got a lot of stuff to show. So, but Greer is making his next documentary called it's called Cosmic Threat, and that will include Steven Seagal, Demi Lovato, Danica Patrick, the race car girl. Minnie Main with a $2 super UFO chat. Thank you very much for the support. Super generoso. That's right. GUFON does have the super chat running all over the channel. USA, super chat is activated. Although I like all of the world. We've got listeners everywhere. Canada's number 2, the UK's number 3, Australia, New Zealand, we've got a lot lately. It's slowed down, but Third Phase and I were just talking about it when the Out There channel was talking about us. We were getting so many new subscribers from that, and I don't know if he stopped talking, but I got 15 new subs from New Zealand in the last 2 weeks, so I appreciate that. I think Third Phase had about 100. And don't forget, GUFON now ignores with kindness. We do not fight. We are going to try to be the nice guys on the block, even though we're going to debunk still and talk the talk and walk the walk and point people out. There's a different way of doing it now, and it's called ignoring them with kindness. So, very interested. And if Scott Brown is still listening, why don't you tell me what you want to talk about before I message you? Can you do that? What's up, Sid1? Deep Thought, welcome. Chill Gaming, welcome to the show. Luna Sparkles 1, welcome to the show. Grandmaster UV, welcome to the show. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. So, Jeremy Corbell has this hold on, let me pull this over. I was mentioning it in the beginning of the show tonight that Corbell has these UFOs now, right? Mick West is debunking them and saying that they are human aircraft. Of course. But I'm not sure I understand what the hell I'm looking at. So this is what Mick West said is human aircraft, I think. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Hey, Joshua Morphew with a $5 super chat. Hey, man, thanks for the support. Nice pick. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming back. And the $5 super chat. Mucho generoso, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Goes right into, doesn't even touch me. Goes right back into the program. So, look, we're getting the chair. Oh, yeah, hold on. I got this. Hold on. Corbell, where'd it go? Here we go. I got a video here. Let's take a look. I went backwards. Here it is. We're going to fair use the shit. So we're going to get a smaller screen. Nah, screw it. We'll go bigger screen. There we go. That's fair use. The U.S. Navy photographed and filmed pyramid-shaped UFOs and advanced trans-medium vehicles. Can I just say something about Jeremy Corbell before I forget? This guy really, he tries too hard. You know what I mean? He says things. He reminds me of UFO Jesus. I'm just waiting for the sirens. I don't know. This is why we're getting out of Dodge and going to Florida, where I'm going to be living. Silencio, crickets, alligators, night bugs, all that stuff. But he is just talking out of his ass, just thinking of things that sound cool to say. Like, what was that one thing he said? What was that one quote that he said? Fantasize your sightings. What was that? You know that he had that stupid quote. I'm going to quantify your belief. What was that thing that he said? Jabrizi, exactly. He is a major tryhard. He is a tryhard. You're right about that, Jabrizi 007. Oh, we're going to something your... I know, Ash Dobbs, he's got a wife. Can you believe weaponize your curiosity, Lee Bodge, thank you. We're going to weaponize. No, wait, is that what he says? Weaponize? No, that's not it. Something with your curiosity. Yeah, weaponize your curiosity. I was right. Who says that? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. We're going to weaponize your curiosity. Is that what he says? That can't be right. That doesn't sound right. Well, who gives a Shiite Muslim? I'm going to play this. It is weaponize your curiosity. Check out the video here. Let's see what Corbell's touting as transmedium craft. Transmedium. There's no proof of any transmedium craft ever. That is a word made by the leftists. Is this thing running? Yeah. All right. This is great. It's a still image and a video. Good job. Wow. Is there any audio to this? No audio either? It is weaponize your curiosity, isn't it? Oh, isn't this the CGI? Isn't this CGI? I thought this was known as CGI. No? Well, I can't play too much of it. It's not his. There's nothing he can do. It's not his. He doesn't own that video. So there's nothing, to worry about. But that's just crazy talk. I don't see it. There's not enough evidence here. I'm going to have to do some... I'm going to have to go in and get this footage myself from the archives. Here it is again. Watch. This is from Reddit, I believe. See if you can see this happen. This is his major video. This is what he's trying to impress everybody with. Ooh, flash. Great, flash, wow. Great. Is it cool looking? Yeah, it is. But why is Mick West saying this is man-made? That looks pretty cool, actually, I have to admit. I don't know what it is. I can't deny what my eyes show me. So Corbell could be right on this one. Hey, every now and then you throw up enough stuff, it'll stick to the walls. You know what I mean? But I don't know what that is. Does anybody know? B. Baker? Corbell is a what? He's a dirty bastard. We had him record all the witnesses disclosing UFO programs to Congress in 2013 at a week-long citizens hearing on disclosure in Washington, D.C. He was supposed to make a movie. Let me guess. He didn't do it. He is that way, isn't he? He is that way. This is the problem with UFO. Now, he said this is a transmedium craft. Did you see anything transmedium here? Do you see what I mean? Come on, man. That's just wrong. See, that to me is just as good as what Third Phase of Moon puts up. Yet Third Phase of Moon, oh, CGI, hoaxers. Well, I'm calling Jeremy Corbell out. Even though I know I'm wrong, I'm going to say Jeremy Corbell had a hand in faking this. He's a hoaxer. And you damn well know it. And if you don't believe me, then you don't need to be here. I mean, am I going to actually say that? How can I say that knowing that he didn't fake this? He's just saying something that isn't real, in my opinion. But he didn't hoax it. He didn't fake it. But calling it a transmedium and pyramid-shaped UFO, are you kidding me? Without seeing any transmedium interaction. That's the thing I need to see is transmedium interaction. I don't see any of that. I see a bunch of hot air. I can see the hot air. It's ridiculous what's going on that side of the world. Check this out. Biden said on TV that we have subsonic aircraft that go 21,000 miles an hour. You don't believe me? Here it is. Good old Fake.
Commercial aircraft flying at subsonic speeds.
Subsonic speed.
Be able to
Capable. 21,000 miles an hour. You think this person who uploaded this could at least adjust the volume, but he just said it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What, you know, I would talk about this, but what's there to talk about from a guy who doesn't even talk naturally, can't think for himself, shuffles around, doesn't know what state he's in, doesn't know if he's the president. You know what I mean? Come on. I can't take what anything this guy says at all. In 50 years, what has he done? That's my point, and I'm sticking to it. Don't care if you hate me. Don't care if you love me. No, I care if you love me. I do. Of course I do. I have to go brush my teeth. They're really bad. Here we go. Now, to take a small break, because let me get rid of some things here. I got to open up my curiosity. I got to weaponize my curiosity. Stupid. And I got to get out of here for a second. I am going to show you part of Doc Skinner's fantastic video yesterday on Third Phase UFO Report. Because that's what we do. We share everything. Well, not me and Doc. I mean, everything on, you know what I mean. Oh my God, you've got to see this. This is the funniest thing. Look at this. You're going to laugh. You know, when you go to a channel and you hover your mouse over this and you see, you know, a part of it. Watch this. Here's the one I did. Now watch Doc's. He's doing something with his hands. He's showing something. I love that. That is so funny. All right, let's see what Doc did. And we'll take 2 minutes here to see what happens. Doc Skinner, everybody. Third Phase UFO Report. All right.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm Doc Skinner, and welcome to another episode of Third Phase UFO Report, where we delve into the archives of Third Phase of Moon's YouTube famous page and look back at some amazing footage that some of us may have forgotten. Tonight is UFOs versus drones and alien sightings. So, let's get on with it, shall we? So tonight, the first image we're going to look at is a nighttime video. I'm going to move this stuff so my mouse works.
Okay. We're going to watch this video, and I want you to give it a chance before you automatically say what I know you're going to say. So just give it a chance, and then we'll talk.
I'm going to do a little screen share here so you can see. This was from, the title of the video is Football Stadium Size UFO Captured in Broad Daylight in Australia. We're not going to see that one first, but it's in the same video. And this came out of November 5th, 2020. So let's do the screen share, shall we? So here we are. Check this out. Now, this is a UFO sighting, most people would say. Or is it a drone with LED lights? I want you to pay attention to its movements. That's what I want to focus on tonight. We'll hear Brent and Blake's take on it. But look how it goes up and down. It slides to the left, and then it stops. See, it comes to a stop, and it tilts. Like there might be propellers there. So we're gonna hear Blake and Brent here in a minute and get their take. And they kind of lean towards the same way. It's probably most likely a drone. So very important
Right. Rumor has
There we go.
ET has submitted videos to us in the past. He's got another one for us. He captured this and he says it's a super clear video and he filmed it just the other night over Brick Hill Woods in Milton Keynes in the UK. So let me tell you guys, this is interesting stuff. We're getting a close look up at it and I got a feeling it could be a drone, but I may be wrong. You never know. These lights kind of give it away, but other people might say you never know.
All right. I'm not going to do this much longer. We all know it's drones, but let's get to the end here. And I want to show you just weird anomalies on this.
Paper mache, that's the wrong word.
Now, I bought they call them police lights, and I connect them to my drone, and I fly it, and I can see my drone way the hell out there, you know. Up to 3,000 feet, I could see the drone really far away, blinking and flashing. And I did record it, and it does. Mine gives off like half of this because I only had one LED light on one of the arms. But it looked just like this, and not exactly, but this blackness around here that shows up, it's only because it's a bright light. And even this light is bright, that's on a black background or night sky. So it gives this weird look. And just watch. You'll see more.
Which I'm going to show you here in just a bit.
That's why this is up here.
This is my take that this is what this is. It's someone with a drone, but it's far enough away to where it's not being picked up, the audio.
Wait, I'm looking for something else. Where is it?
Research in detail. And research on this was fun. I'll have to say that.
Why does it look different?
Let me go right here. So I searched.
Oh.
Let me go up to the top. And this is what I found. Now, this video was, of course, from last year of 2020, November.
I'll show you my
I'm
lights.
sure a lot of new things have come up in the past year. So I don't know how new or old some of these items are. But as you see, they do have these like this one right here. This could be a solid frame, but they do sell ones like at Walmart where it's
I know
like
this
foam.
is easy to
So
figure
it's very,
out.
very light.
I
So
agree.
you're not needing as
These
much
are the ones I got.
power to lift this. So the motors aren't probably going to be as loud. That is a possibility.
So here's the ones that I have. They're called police lights for a DJ Mavic Air 2. Right there. Pretty cool. Come on. They just clip onto the arm. Anyway.
And as we scroll down, there's just
all right. I don't know why I teased you guys with this one. Let's get to this. This is a weird one.
Video, but he doesn't know what it is. He said it was much bigger. Saw it with his own eye as it came up on the film, but I'm looking at it. This thing looks massive, whatever it is. He said he was scared by it very much, and he also states that it looks like a whipper, snipper, cutting blade, but he says he doesn't know exactly what it is. He says his memory phone cut off in about 10 seconds, and there was another 10 seconds, but he tried to recover it, and it vanished. We hear these kind of stories. People try to film these objects in the skies, the close encounters. We're looking at it in broad daylight, and his camera mysteriously shuts off. This isn't unusual in my opinion, but I'm super stoked.
Doesn't that look like the weapon from Predator 2 with Danny Glover? Doesn't it? But that's really in the sky. I guess it is. I mean, the pixels match up. It looks like it's a video. This isn't a picture. You can see the leaves moving and the wind blowing, and this isn't a green screen. It's really there.
Frontier Final actually captured something in this broad daylight video that we're looking at right now. I'm putting some enhancements, adding some brightness, contrast, and even trying to sharpen it up a little bit. A whipper snipper, as he describes. Can you guys tell me what that is in the description? I'm not aware of that, but let me tell you, he said he captured this over the wagon. So this is interesting stuff, Brett. What's your thoughts on this whipper snipper of a UFO?
Hold on, folks. Blake just asked for help, so I must come in. Talk about aliens for a second. This one, it was a beauty. This is from September 18th, 2019. And the video is called The Video Everyone Will Be Talking About Tomorrow 2019. Okay, let's give that a thumbs up, by the way. All right, so the video is snapshots from a hunter cam. Now, a hunter cam or a naturalist cam, it's basically just a motion detector night vision camera that you mount to a tree with a strap. And you put it usually in the path of where animals will walk, you know, on the way to food, or in this case, maybe a feeding location, which it looks like this deer is just munching away on the oats and grains. Let's check it out.
Submits a series of photos that could show for the first time an extraterrestrial alien captured on the Spy Point Link micro cam. Take a look at this. All right, we're looking at a series of photos here, and what comes into frame, we are taking a closer look at it, and it seems to be some kind of, some people might say, an alien makes a guest appearance. I ask you, what was captured in the series of photographs? You can see it seems that we're watching it in motion here as we put the sequence of photos together, and you can see whatever it is passes by at a quick pace. Yeah, you can see the actual flash of the light. It's lighting up whatever this being is. What is it? That's the question. And he noticed the way the deer definitely takes notice. He lifts his head up and basically makes eye-to-eye contact with whatever it is and wants to chase it down almost. It looks like in the next frame, he wants to go after whatever passed in front of the camera. Here's a little insight from Chad Pones, who submitted the sequence of photographs that were captured on Friday the 13th at 1:13 a.m.
I didn't realize
in the
that.
morning. Very interesting. Friday the 13th at 1:13 in the morning in Florida. He says that he was setting up his deer camera, and he's watching over his Spy Print Link Micro, which means it has a small antenna on it and it transmits the photos to his phone in real time. He says he was reviewing his deer pictures when he saw the picture that looked like someone in front of the camera. But the deer, he says, was standing there eating. He says it's impossible to be anything but from something not of this world.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I didn't catch that part where he was watching it live, but let's go back and I want to point some things out. So here we have, where is it? There we go. Deer is just sitting here chilling, right? Just eating his oats and grains, and then all of a sudden there's a light. It's a bright light, okay? And the camera has infrared, so it can see in the nighttime, but you have to have some source of light to black out the screen like this, right? And watch, continue. Now,
no, that
right
was
here,
just because of their shoulder coming into frame. Now, I know it. Look at this. I mean, that could be a bulbous head, the thin, spindly neck. It could be a young person. I just don't see the alien, but it's funny to look at. I guess it's definitely, this is really cool, this next thing. We've looked at this here, and I said this must be CGI that was put in after the fact, but I had a discussion with Third Phase, and they say this is actually real, but probably a drone. And I'm like, with all these bullets hailing by it, they can't hit this thing. And they were saying that, well, maybe 2 or 3 people are only shooting at it. It's not like a lot of people are shooting at it. And they're just not hitting it because it's dodging. They suck at shooting, basically. I said, no, they know how to lead. They can just lead it. They're firing hundreds of rounds. Anyway, take a look.
Look at him go like a boss.
Right there.
Yeah. Ooh.
Why wouldn't it get hit right there? I mean, they're really right on it.
Can you feel it? Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not CGI. You are seeing our military firing at an object flying through the most insane firefight I've ever seen. And not getting touched one time.
Right, let's pull that video
Yeah,
up.
I find it very hard to believe that that's not getting hit. Unless they're just shooting tracer bullets at it, right? Maybe they're not shooting real bullets. Maybe they're just shooting the tracers, right? Just to see. I don't know. Drones aren't cheap. I'm sure they've got a $500 to a $10,000 drone.
Again, and what's going on in this? It looks something like out of
This was a military exercise, but I think it was, I don't know if this was in America. I think this was Afghani or something like that.
Like Independence Day, an unidentified foreign object evading without even being hit. Look at that, a mass.
Yeah, right here where it comes in front. There's no way they're missing that.
And they just pick up on the gunfire.
I don't care. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
Every hit, and it.
All right, we got a lot more to go. Thanks, Doc. Another good report on Third Phase UFO. You can go check it out here with the new logo I made today. There it is. I'll put the new one in here later, but there it is, kids. It used to be this, and it used to say Third Phase of Moon, remember? But it'll all be changed later. Looks good. Looks good. All right. Giddy up. Next. I've got so much to do. We're just going to go until I can't go anymore. And I am putting a video up for this channel tonight. It's called Season 1, Episode 1. And it's just drones. We did the CORBELL thing. We did that. I got to show you this. So some people are comparing this to the gimbal now. They're saying, you see the appendages coming off of here? Well, I see something that could be an appendage, but it also could be just part of the reflection of the camera iris right there. You can see it, the camera right there. And there's the iris. For those of you who don't believe me, this is, oh, your mother's monkey. There it is there. But watch. It's right here. That's all. We did that yesterday. I don't need to go through it again. But some people are comparing it now to the gimbal. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. What a joke. This whole thing is a joke. And I'm going to tell you why. When we got the 3 videos, the gimbal, the go fast, and the tic tac, what did we get? We got FLIR footage. What does FLIR do? FLIR looks at what? Heat? That's not thermal imaging, but it does. It gives off, it shows the signature, the temperature, I guess, or night shot. I can't speak. It's the Red Bull I chugged. But we get no detail. This is what you get with FLIR right here. This is it. Where's the detail? No detail. That could be anything. It could be anything. Right? So that's what we got. We got 3 videos of could be anything. And everybody lost their freaking minds. It's the best. And the Navy comes out and says, you know what? These are real unidentifieds. They're not, though. They know exactly what they are. Don't be confused. Do you really believe, after 70 plus years of lying to us, that now the government is finally going to start giving us evidence of off-world vehicles, take a look at that gimbal right there. Give me details. You can't. You can't. You get a traditional looking, yet type of disc shaped thing with the appendages coming off the top and the bottom. Could be an airplane. Mick West did a good debunk off of it, showing what FLIR looks like when it reflects back to the camera, and that's what we're seeing, I believe. The other two are just unknowns because we really can't see any detail. So the government isn't lying. In their mind, they're telling us the truth because they're unknowns to us. We don't know. They know, but they can easily say unknowns. Then now we've got 3 more pictures, and I am really, 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 really upset that George Knapp did not know how to look at these things. How could he not figure out that the F-18 that these were taken from are taken behind glass? These guys are covered in glass, plexiglass, whatever you want to call it. These are reflections from the sun hitting the camera and reflecting back out. So when they take a picture, they see the reflection in the glass. All right, I'm done. So again, we didn't get anything, and yet people think we did. It's exactly what Greer is saying. They're giving us nothing because there is nothing. It's a false narrative for a false threat. Why? Why do they need to do this? Because maybe they really are building up to a false flag alien invasion after all. Maybe they are. They're going to say, look, we've warned you guys for 3 years. Now the aliens are here and they're demanding. Can you imagine if that ever got out on the news, if a story like that got out, how everybody would freak out? That's the plan, Rich. That's the plan. So everybody's going to freak out thinking it's real because really 99% of the population could give a shit. We're just a few 0.5% of the population, if 0.1. We are just 0.01% of the population that follows ufology. It's not a lot of people. Yes, there may be 70% of the people or 80% of the people that believe that there are aliens out there, but there's only a 0.01% that actually does the research. How many people do you think there are in ufology? 5,000? Let's say 5,000 worldwide. Out of 7.8 billion people, 5 grand. I'll tell you what, let's say there's 1 million people. That's 0.07. That's less than 0.1%, 0.01. There's not 1 million researchers. There's not 1 million people in ufology worldwide. There's thousands. That's it. A couple thousands. That's it. It's such, we are nothing to the government. We are nothing to the public. Nobody's going to listen to us because who are they putting on TV? The government, people that worked in ATIP, people that worked with, secret defunct projects. It's bullshit. Do not believe the false narrative. Greer is right. Greer is 100% right, in my opinion. So far, I haven't seen a threat. I don't know of any threats. And please show me a threat. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Seriously. These are just, this is part of the cloud, I think. I don't even know what we're looking at. I mean, this is nothing. These are not UFOs. I think I have photographs with these anomalies. How can you say these are craft? I don't get it. How? How in the world can you say these are UFOs? I'm embarrassed. Seriously, that little son of a bitch right there. And what about this one, right? And what about that one there? Huh? What about this there? And what about that there? What about this there? What about this up here? They're all UFOs. That's an invasion. What about that one there or that one there? Come on. You can see the reflection right here of the pilot. How do you think that showed up, that these dots that KNAPP is trying to tout as real UFOs from the F-18 from an iPhone camera? How can you say that those are real? I don't get it. How can anybody fall for this bullshit false narrative? I'm sorry, I'm a little upset. Here's Dennis Kucinich talking about UFOs. This is interesting. It's only a minute. Enjoy.
This is a serious question. The godmother of your daughter, Shirley MacLaine, writes in her new book that you sighted a UFO over her home in Washington State, that you found the encounter extremely moving, that it was a triangular craft, silent and hovering, that if you felt a connection to your heart and heard directions in your mind. Now, did you see a UFO?
I did, and the rest of the account, well, I didn't, it was unidentified flying object, okay? It's like, it's unidentified. I saw something. Now, to answer your question, I'm moving and I'm also going to move my campaign office to Roswell, New Mexico, and another one in Exeter, New Hampshire, okay? And
thanks for the $10 super sticker, Jeff Groves. Thank you so much. That's awesome support. I'll be back.
And also, you have to keep in mind that that Jimmy Carter saw a UFO, and also that more people in this country have seen UFOs, and I think approve of George Bush's presidency.
Actually,
and so, wait, we're just getting started here.
No. I mean,
so,
we have about 14% of Americans say they have seen UFOs. I'm going to move.
What was the percentage?
14%.
What was that?
14
percentage?
14.
Thank you for that super sticker, Jeff. $10, super generoso. Thank you very much. I know I saw that, Paul Geary. Thanks, Jeff. Shirley MacLaine, of all people. People think she's nuts, right? It's how you present it, is what I think. And when you got Crazy Eyes Corbell going on these TV shows, going on radio shows, and looking all animated and talking like this, because what we saw was real. He's going to make it sound exquisite. When somebody's trying so hard to act that they're excited, that have to act like they care, that have to act like... See, in Jeremy Corbell's mind, all he's thinking is dollars for disclosure. How can I make this into a documentary? How can I make this into a money-making video? What can I do to make money? Make money, make money, make money, make money, make money. You know, I've been in the field for 17 years. I've been getting hit by people telling everybody that I'm in this for the money. I am not in this for the money. I haven't been in this for the money. For the first 16 years in this field, I made 0 cents off of what I do. What I don't like is, and you can make money in ufology if you're doing the right thing, if you're sending a good message, if you're doing honest, hard work, if you're boots on the ground, which I am, if you're doing research, which I do, if you're talking to the public, which I do, if you're going out and meeting people in public and recording it, documenting it, putting it on a channel for the world to see, you can make money that way. There's nothing wrong with it. If people want to donate to you because they like your message, they believe like you, it's like-mindedness, they believe you're doing a good job for ufology, I don't see anything wrong with that. Jeremy Corbell is distorted. His views are distorted. He lives in a world that I would never wish upon anybody, and that's bizarro world. And the people that he's surrounded with have fallen and have gotten dragged down into this gotta make money, gotta get my name out there, gotta do this, gotta do that, because people must know me, they must see me, they must feel me, because Jeremy Corbell is nobody in ufology. What has he brought to ufology that's new? I never seen a sighting from him. I've never seen him break a story that was original. Jeremy Corbell is a rehasher. Skinwalker Ranch, we all knew about when he made that documentary. Oh, we're going to go back to Skinwalker with, we're going to talk. No, it doesn't work. Do something original and do it well. Let's see you do it well. Third Phase of Moon, I don't care what you think about them, made the documentary Countdown to Disclosure, and it went to the moon. It is such a good documentary that Amazon keeps recommending it constantly. Constantly, it's that good. They didn't do that with Bob Lazar. I don't even know if it made it. I don't even know. That movie probably did well, but it didn't have long legs. People realized it was just a rehash with bad evidence and terrible editing and awful filmmaking skills. Just awful. I could do better than Jeremy Corbell, and I've only been editing for 5 months. I could do better than him. As a matter of fact, I think you know that. It's embarrassing when somebody takes something that's already out there, repurposes it, and try to make believe they're giving us something new. That's bullshit. I hate people that do that. Now, you can't say that we do that on Third Phase UFO Report. We don't. Those reports are already on Third Phase UFO, Third Phase of Moon, and we take some new stuff and we bring up old stuff and we say it. This is still unexplained, and we'd like to hear what you think about it. Here's my thought process on this forgotten video. That's totally different than purposely trying to make something from something that was already made and repurpose it, make it new. I don't like that. And that's what Jeremy Corbell does. He has no original skills, no thought, nothing he was bringing to the table that I think he should be talking with George Knapp and being the guy who's going to get all of George Knapp's library of stuff. It's a joke. Just because you're friends with somebody, just because you break bread with somebody, doesn't mean you should get all of their stuff, and especially George Knapp. And George Knapp, just because he's an investigative journalist, does not mean he's above the rest of us. It does not mean he did his due diligence. It means that he could be scammed just like anybody else with Bob Lazar and anything else Skinwalker Ranch. Look, I like George Knapp, but I don't love him after what I've seen recently in the last couple of years. I think he's on his way out, and what's going on is really obvious, and I don't like it. You're handing off your legacy to a guy who won't do anything proper with it. Oh, wow, what is he going to do? Repurpose it and make a video and show the world again? Show me something new, Corbell. Knapp, can you reconsider and show and give that stuff to somebody who can do something with it? Like Stanton Friedman type, you know what I mean? Somebody who's been in the field more than a few years. Somebody that knows what a fake looks like. Somebody that knows how to break down shit. I'm just sick and tired of these people trying to make something out of nothing that has been rehashed and rehashed and rehashed. Here's a video that I found on Reddit.
Охренеть. НЛО над Минском. Дожили. Спасибо, батька. Что за херня, а?
I got to tell you, that looks pretty darn good. Is it drones? I don't know. Everything is until it isn't. I don't know, man. I would say drones, but those are going rather fast. Although I can't tell how far away they are. See this? Watch. That stops. It doesn't. It doesn't come to a stop like a drone.
Дожили.
It's kind of
Спасибо,
interesting.
батька. Что это за херня?
Anyway, you've seen it. That's that. It's an interesting video, but that's about it. Pedro Hernandez, El Rosario, Mexico, the most incredible UAP sighting in Japan and Mexico. I don't know. I don't remember what this is. It's from Alien Phenomenon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are interesting. These are the ones that I can't figure out how they operate. So you have to imagine, is this a drone? Now, this is years ago, so it's not a drone. Is this a balloon that looks like it's flapping wings, but Jesus, it starts spewing out orbs? I never could figure these out. I don't know how these go, how these work. Look at this. That's really bizarre. It looks like a bird. Is that a bird? No, it's flipping around. Oh, it's got to be fake. Come on. See, I can't buy into this yet. I don't see it fake yet. It's got to be, but it looks real. It looks like it's there. You get these strange black things because that's the way light, and nah, it's just an anomaly of the camera. And it looks real. I don't think I've ever seen this one. I thought this was the other one I was showing. Spewing out orbs. Is it? Yeah, here it is. So how does this happen? From two different people seeing the same thing. So it's not CGI. Could this be a spinning craft? I don't know. This is bizarre. I'm not sure. I really do not know. Does anybody know what these are? Yeah, this video is older than the phone apps, I think. Yeah, it's old. It's from the 80s. B. Baker, I think it is, actually. This was after an earthquake that occurred in Mexico City. I think that's the 1992 earthquake, maybe? Or did it say? Didn't it say it? Hold on. What did I miss? This isn't from 2009. That's when it was posted again in Oh, maybe it is. Maybe I'm forgetting. There's so many of these from Mexico in the day. 2011, Fukushima. Yeah, I remember this. Nope, I don't remember this. This is new to me. I don't know. Well, dude, I mean, you can't compare this to this. It's not even the same. That's just an awful comparison, by the way. Just an awful depiction. Anyway, just interesting and weird. I like that one. That was right from off the newscast for TV. Wasn't I supposed to talk about something else tonight? Oh, the 180 days. Yeah, we talked about that. That is not going to happen. Do you think it's going to happen? Do you think that we are going to get the 180-day files? All right, I'm just going to come out and say it. I actually think Jesus. Shh, shh. Don't say it.
I'm going to keep coming back until somebody remembers seeing Richie.
Okay. He's gone? Okay. That guy, someday he's going to catch me, and I'm going down for it. I honestly think we will have the June 25th, 180 days. I do. I think that it will happen. I don't think it's going to be delayed. I think it's going to happen. So there's a NARCAP there's a video of a UAP from a cockpit taken by a commercial pilot over Mexico. The video is what it is, but we do get to see the actual, well, you'll see. I'll show it to you. Hold on.
It's I was like, shit, it just disappeared. Where'd he go? Is he there? All right. Oh, it's the clouds. It's in the clouds, yeah. He's almost like he's over the weather or something. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, we're going to lose him in the clouds. Son of a bitch. Well, there it is. Right there, man, on my ND. There's our airplane. And there's no TCAS. There's weather about 40 miles off our left wingtip where this thing seems to have disappeared.
Yeah, I went both directions.
Yeah, there's no TCAS returns.
And the funny thing is, it goes to the left, right into this big thunderstorm cell, according to him, right off to his left, right off his left wing. Well, right around here, I guess, right? But the sighting isn't that great.
Lights like that.
Because it doesn't fall like that either.
No, the only weather balloon we have is near.
First of all, you're seeing the camera on auto. I think it's on autofocus. So anytime there's a bright light with the black background, it is going to do this pulsing thing. I've seen it a million times on my own phone.
Near Harlingen, it's 15,000 feet AGL. This thing's above our altitude. I just can't tell. That's why I asked you to hit the TCAS, just in case it was an airplane.
Now, I really do think they saw a UFO. I do. Don't you think they would know what these pilots are up there all the time? I would take a pilot, I would take anything they say as almost gospel when it comes to UFOs, because they see so much stuff up in the sky. They know what things look like looking down on Earth. And you can't, they fly hours upon hours looking at the sky. They're not stupid. They're looking as well. All right, let's change speeds. We've been talking about UAPs, UFOs, and unidentified objects for the whole show. And I have here a doorbell cam. Is this bugs, spider webs? Anyway, this person was directed to Reddit to show us this capture. It's about a minute. Here we go. Bugs, reflection, aliens. Ooh, yay. What? Come on, that's cool. So I was thinking maybe somebody has a laser, like a couple of people have laser pointers, and I don't know, they're aiming it at the door cam, and creating this illusion. But if you look in the beginning, it starts off with these three, and then one comes out and catches up with it. It's kind of cool. Look at that. Hey guys, wait for me. Wait, where'd you go? Oh, over here? All right, can I join you? I'm going to join you guys. Yeah, let's make it a foursome. Yeah, there we go. That's bizarre. What do you guys think this is? Spiderweb? Hummingbirds? It's bugs? Bugs? Could be. Could be. There's something wrong with it, and I don't like it. Well, wait. Whoa, they went off to the side, too. I don't know, man. It's a good one, though. It's always something different, isn't it? We never get to see the same thing twice. In ufology, in ghostology, we do see some things that are similar, but we never really see the same thing twice, do we? That's called confirmation, and it's so hard to get confirmation. I have a question. This was just put out. today, earlier, from Brian Romilly. And I didn't hear about this. Was there another satellite coming into the breaking up in orbit? I mean, this was just 10 hours ago.
Oh my God, what am I seeing?
Is this part of the one from a week and a half ago? He just posted it from last night. It looks like it's the same one, right? Yeah, he just posted this. But I didn't hear anything overnight. And I was up most of the night. Where is this from? Good question. It doesn't really say. Incoming doesn't say. Yeah, doesn't say. By the way, rapper DMX continues to be on life support and is in vegetative state. Somebody they say, rest in peace, DMX, rest in peace. Can't be messing around with drugs. Can't be messing around with thugs. Can't be messing around. What is this? Not only is Starlink a menace to our night sky, but pieces of them will fall on your head. What a fantastic achievement. That's true. Imagine when the ISS finally has this fate. Should be a pretty sad event. That's one of Elon Musk's cars getting valet service. Superman, and yeah, this is from last night. Looks like a falling satellite to me. Amazing. Huh. Yeah, I didn't hear about it. I don't remember seeing this. I don't know. Anybody?
Oh my God. What am
I know. Yeah, I think the temperature here, Luna Sparkles, is like 80 right now. Let's take a look. In Phoenix, Arizona right now, the weather is, I know it's clear. It's not coming up. 82 degrees out right now. It's supposed to get down to, what? 62 tonight.
Oh my God, what am I seeing?
That looks fake almost, doesn't it? Looks fake. All right, now we're in the home stretch. Now we've got some interesting things here. So there was footage uploaded to the Secret Underbelly 2.0 on February 29, 2020, Stereo A. One of the cameras that observes the sun caught this interesting craft in our solar system. Some of you may have seen it. Now the footage was only 4 seconds long before the cameras malfunctioned, and then guess what? Started working after this thing passed. Take a look at this. It's pretty spectacular. This has to have the wow factor, they say. So let's take a look. And 3, 2, and a googe. Right here.
Now, guys, this one has to have the wow factor to it. I mean, if you just look at the very size of it.
It's got to be huge. Yeah, I guess. Look at that. I don't know. Looks like a spinning wheel. Here we go, right there. Did a little sepia, however you want to say it. Pretty wild, right? I mean, that looks like a craft to me. And then here's this thing again. I don't know what this is. Blocking the corona ejections. I don't know. Anyway, it's just another sighting that reached out and touched us. So I want to show you something I'm doing for my studio, just to break things up here. This is called the cloud ceiling. This is going to change everything. I think I'm going to do this. To be honest with you, it's only going to be $200, but check this out. Tell me if you want me to do this in my studio.
Gamifying our ceiling. We are using 100% customizable LEDs in this room, so you can create whatever wacky setup you want, or even a nice natural chill area to hang out while you're doing office work. And for anybody worrying, it looks absolutely amazing even with the lights turned off. You've just got a nice layer of clouds. The material I'm going to recommend you guys and suggest that you use is a fire retardant, and we're not using any glue. And if you could drop a like on the...
That's crazy. That is insane.
The material I'm...
That is so cool.
While you're doing office work. And for anybody...
Come on, I want to look at his setup for a second.
Nice natural chill area to hang out while you're doing office work. And for any...
He's got his computer. He's got the 12. That's a 12-inch one. All right, just looking at the setup. Look, he's got grass back here or trees. Interesting.
Anybody worrying, it looks absolutely amazing even with the lights turned off. You just got...
If anybody has an idea of how I can make my studio look fantastic when I move, can you send me your ideas to goofonradio@gmail.com?
A nice layer of clouds. The material I'm going to recommend you guys and suggest that you use is a fire retardant, and we're not using any glue. And if you could drop a like on the video.
Ew. Ew. Unbelievable, right? Whoa. Crazy. Who'd you block? What happened? What's going on? LED light is not great for your eyes at GUFON. It'll be above my head. B. Baker. It'll be above my head. LEDs don't hurt my lights. These lights hurt my eyes. That's why I got to wear the glasses. LEDs don't hurt my eyes, especially if they're above my head. I think it would just be cool. You guys wouldn't really see it anyway, right? So maybe I won't do it. And why is the camera so blurry? It's blurry today. There we go. See, now this is the way is clear. Now I'm clear at the end of the show. All right, I have something with me. We did this before the holidays, and this is rounding out the last of my collection. Not all of it, but hold on. Part of the collection of music we grew up with. And I keep forgetting to bring these up and talk about it. I don't know if I did. I don't think I did. No, I didn't talk about these. So growing up, there were bands that I grew up with. Now, I know the analytics here. It's 35 to 55-year-olds, some 60, some 65. But generally, you guys grew up with the same music, so I know you're going to get this, right? I actually was friends with the band Dokken and taught them how to bowl, believe it or not. Dokken, Back for the Attack. This, I believe, had Dream Warrior on it. Yep. We're the Dream Warriors. Ain't gonna be no more. Remember that? 'Cause maybe tonight you'll be gone. Dream Warriors. And then we got one of the best bands of the 80s and still one of my favorite. This is going way back. And I believe this is 1982. Hold on. I got to find out. Why can't I see this? 1980. 1980. Scorpions, Animal Magnetism. This has The Zoo. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I meet my girl. She's dressed to kill. And all we've gonna do is walk around to catch the thrill of Scream Sweet called the zoo. Dun, 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 dun. You did that time and different name to make our dreams come true. Hungry eyes fantasize. Scream Sweet called the zoo. Oh, that also had, this is one of the best albums. It also had Falling in Love, which is great. Animal Magnetism is one of the best songs. If you ever just want to go out for a drive, turn on Animal Magnetism. First put on the zoo, and then right after the zoo, you got 11 minutes of incredible music there that'll make any drive enjoyable. God, I wish I could play them. Here's a band that sucks. Axe Attack. I don't know why I got this. I don't know any of the songs, but some of them are Too Wild to Tame. Too Different. Hurt So Good. Manitou. My Baby Loves a Vampire. Out on the Streets and Come Out Fighting. All right. Here's a song. This is the 12-inch version. The dance remix of one of the most popular songs ever made in history. And this is You Spin Me Right Round, Baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round. Remember that, Dead or Alive? Classic. It doesn't get any better than the 80s when you hear this song. And I'm going to do the song for you real quick. You will know the name of the band instantly. Ready? Come get away. All I feel is just fading, fading, get away. And I had a feeling like nothing day, like that's the way. Take on me, take on me. Aha! Make me whole. I don't know what it is. Now here's a band that signified the 80s relationship music in sort of a rock and roll type of sense. This band just came out of nowhere and blew up and made one of the best symbolic sexual videos of all time. Great White. Wait, is it? No, wait, am I wrong? Great White. Remember this band? Wait, am I wrong? Oh, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of Whitesnake. Great White is, oh, wow, I can't believe I can't remember Great White. Why do I remember Great White and I don't remember the music? I thought this was Whitesnake. I glanced at it. Well, Whitesnake had David Coverdale, and he had what's-her-name sprawled out on top of the Jaguar. Remember? She was all doing the splits and everything. Yeah, well, now, I grew up listening to 70s rock and roll. The Doors, which I hated, Led Zeppelin, the Cars, the Eagles, Rolling Stones, which I still don't like that much. Those bands to this day can never be replaced. And the band I'm about to show you has probably one of the best songs that'll go down in history ever, ever, ever. And I'll play a part of that song. Well, we'll do it my way. Wait a second. What's going on here? Yeah, this is the other album. This is really good. It's gonna be a heartache tonight. A heartache tonight, I know. And I know. And also, doon 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 doon. Doon do 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 doon do doon 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 doon. All they danced in the courtyard. Remember the Eagles. This is the long run. It's the long run. This is a good album. Ooh, I want to tell you, it's the long run. Look at that. Look at the band. They did Hotel California. 'Cause we're living it up at the Hotel California. Do, 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 do. Any time of year, you can find it here. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven and this could be hell. Oh, they danced in the courtyard, sweet summer sweat. Some danced to remember, some danced to forget. So I called up the captain, said, please bring me my wine. He said, we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still those voices are calling from far away. So wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, hey, welcome to the Hotel California. Do, 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 do. You can find it here. You can find it here any time of year. Love that song. You can. I'm not going to sing. No, it's a good time. We did it good. We did it right. We had a good time. You have a good time tonight? Everybody okay? Feeling all right? You guys okay? We ended off on a high note? No? I guess we didn't. Oh! Well, that's it. I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, super chatters. Thank you for your time and your support. I really appreciate it. Whoa! What's going on? Why is that playing? Wow, that was loud. And thank you, veterans and newcomers, for giving GUFON a minute of your time today just to listen in, see what's going on. If you come back, great. If not, well, like and subscribe and share it anyway. We need the help. God knows it. We're being shadow banned. So thanks very much. If you want to support, just go to the link in the description after the show or any of the past 3 shows. You can get the updated links there. Or on the YouTube channel homepage, become a Patreon or a patron. And pretty soon, things are going to be getting hot over there. So I'm going to have a video coming up a little later tonight here on GUFON, just for the hell of it. So I want to say thank you thank you very much, everybody. Because if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. We'll see you tomorrow night, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Yeah.
Set your place on fire. Let's get higher. I'm gonna set your place on fire. Let's get higher. Put a little bit of shit, 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 put a get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene. Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime. I'ma make it burn. 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 make it burn, I'ma 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 make it burn. I'm gonna set your face on fire. Let's get higher. I'm gonna set your face on fire. Let's get higher. I'm gonna set your face on fire. Let's get higher. I'm gonna set your face on fire. Let's get higher. Get a little bit of I'ma make it burn, I'ma make it burn. I'm gonna set your face on fire. Let's get higher. I'm gonna set your face on fire. Let's get higher. I'm gonna set your place on fire. Let's get high.
And we're back live here on GUFON After Hours. We are just going to be checking out some things here for another few moments. Why not? When you got the power, you bring the goods. Let's try something different. What is this? We've got drone footage. Well, that was going to be for later, so I can't show you that. So we're going to say goodnight. Good night, everybody.